Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are gonna learn about arcLength. What this function does, it calculates a contour perimeter or a curve length. So we are giving as an input, we are giving point arrays, which we can give also contours. Each contour we can give, and we are also giving that contour is closed or not. We are gonna talk about this parameter more detail in the code part, and it gives us as output in the double type the perimeter or length of that point array we are giving as input. Let's paste to the code part. And here you will remember this part until here from the previous video. If you didn't watch, please watch them. And this mean enclosing circle, I just want to use the center of that. Each contour center I want to use to put some text on it, so I can differentiate between, I can make difference between each other. So that's why I need this center point. Then I am just defining a length for each contour. This is a for loop, and I'm controlling each contour inside this loop. And I'm defining length, and after that arcLength. Here I'm just giving each contour to this input which we talk here. This is the first parameter, this is the second parameter. But what about the closed one? First of all, let's talk about it. In here I'm calling now. Here is the output and here is the input. You will see for example this contour. Let's talk about just ignore the numbers at the beginning. Let's talk about this contour. You can see this shape is enclosed, so we can call this is a closed shape. Also this one, we can say these are closed. So to measure the perimeter of these contours, we need to give as input parameter, we need to give not 0 but 1. So true we need to give. But for now we gave 0 for all of the contours, so we are assuming all of them is unclosed, so they are open, we mean, but we will also try the closed part. Anyway, for example, this contour in the right side, it seems like a line we are expecting, but it's not true. So this is let me draw again the thinner, you will more understand easily. Okay, this output, actually this line is not only a curve, it's also a contour. You can see here it starts from here, let's say, and it's going because it's a thick line. That's the point. If this is little thicker, it will make a perimeter around that. So you need to be very careful about this point. This looks like even a thin line, it will draw a contour around that because it's thick. Also same for this one. You will see it's drawing for these functions. But I also created a small line here. It's different for this one. You will see this is the right side contour drawn for this shape. Since this is only one line, one pixel line, so it's just drawing, it's not drawing around. That's the difference. Firstly we need to talk about. Okay, then for this methodology, this is also a closed contour, this is closed, this is closed. All of these, they are closed except this small line. They are all is closed. So we gave wrong input. Is closed is wrong for this because this at all closed. We need to give input true. Now let's remember this 881 is actually wrong. We can also try this starts from here. X is here, you can see in the left side and left and bottom side. X is, let's say, 1068, and here already 1067. So it should be really bigger than this one, you can imagine. So 881. Let's make the closed one true. So now we assume all of them is closed. Here you will see the number change. These numbers you already know, these are perimeter for each contour. This is changed, this is not really changed, this is also not really changed. You can back the video and you can see, but these are and these are changed because now we are giving the right input. Also even I already calculated before myself. Here it starts from X point and here also ending. I already sum this line, and I already take hypotenuse. Also I already sum it all and it's almost close to this. So if you give the is closed parameter correct, it's directly calculating very well the perimeter or length. But you will also remember, also you can go back in this video, you can see before this was 11. Actually if you calculate, this is also 11 length, also same for here. But since I assumed all of the contour close contour, So it's also assumed for this one. So it's just making a surrounded contour assuming, because I already said this is also a closed contour. So OpenCV in the backend calculating accordingly. So now it's making double. Before it was 11. Now it's giving the output, the perimeter as 22. This is the point. But the question again is closed or not. How we will know? We should be, OpenCV is expecting us to be known this one at the beginning of this function. But how we can know that automatically? How we can know each contour is closed or not? There are some ways to do that, but first of all, maybe you can think, I already think also, the contour array at the beginning, starting point of the array and ending point of the array should be at the same point. What I mean, let's make a circle. For this, let's say the out. And the point, starting point of the array, what is that? Let's say this contours I, and the first element, I want to make a circle in there. Let's say 5, the radius, and the scalar will be yellow again. And let's say thickness is filled. This is the first point of each array, and this is the ending point I want to make. How to do that? Contours I and dot size -1. This is the ending point, and this is the starting point of each contour array. And let's see the result. Now you can see, for example, this one of them is the starting point and one of them is the ending point, so they are in different place. Also same, for example, this one, luckily we get the same one. We can measure these 2 points and we can say, okay, this is close, but it's wrong. It does not work in every time. This is also different. This is also luckily same, in the same place. This is also maybe luckily in the same place. Also this one. But this is luckily, so we cannot say always the starting point and the ending point. If they are very close to each other, this is most probably is closed contour. We cannot say that in each time. So what is the good way to understand? There is one more method, but it does not also work in every time. It's hierarchical method. We already talked in previous video the parent and child relations between contour. So if this contour is a parent of any contour, we can understand from the hierarchy. You will remember from the previous videos. And if this contour, let's say there is one more contour here, and we can see from the hierarchical order, we can say this is a parent of a contour. Then we can surely say this is enclosed, because this is inside there is a nested one more contour. Then we can say this is a enclosed contour. But if there isn't anything, just like in this example, so we cannot be sure again. So as a result, if there is already a good way, I'm sure OpenCV will implement it, will design it. But for now, there is not a function to directly give us the output is closed or not. So it's for now it's unknown. In that way, in that part, you are alone in yourself. You can create some methodologies. I already told you one of them, like that. So this is closed is not clear. You need to create different algorithms for that maybe. Okay, I'm done for this video. See you in the next videos.